Well, it's time for another update on my Meat Ant Queen Opal, and it's something exciting has finally happened. So I wanted to share this one with you guys and show you a little bit of development with this colony and what I'm doing with them now. Let's get into it. Well, about 3 weeks ago I did an update on this queen. And yeah, she's doing really well. She's got some pupae which are about to hatch, which is fantastic. Doing really well. So, on that note, I'd like to introduce you to someone. Someone's come along, and it was... Yep, we've got our first worker. How cool is that? And she looks nice and healthy. So she's still got some eggs and a few more pupae there, and this worker, this nanitic, one of the first workers, tiny little meat ant. And you can see why they get their name, Iridomyrmex purpureus. Got that little bit of reddy purpley tinge to them there, which is what they're famous for. So what I'm doing is I'm hooking up this other little nest. Now this is an Oz Ants acrylic nest, but a very old one. Now there's a link in the description if you would like to go and check out Ant Keeping Depot, where you can get the Oz Ants nest products. So I'm going to transfer them over. So it didn't take long before the queen, her brood, and the new worker decided to move in to this little nest, and they absolutely love it. Now they probably didn't need to move over, but hey, I like getting these guys into acrylic nests as soon as possible so it's nice and flat for them, and they are loving it. Now the other thing I wanted to do was add an outworld. So again, I have an Oz Ants outworld here, which again you can check out on their website. Just click on that link in the description, it'll take you off to Ant Keeping Depot. So beautiful outworld, really well made, and I've done a review. I'll put a card up the top if you want to watch that. So I've just put some basic clean sand in the bottom, just like so. Made it a bit of a sort of a deserty look, very basic at this stage anyway. Don't need to do too much. I really like how the entrance comes up from under the ground, which is good. So I've just put in a little liquid feeder for the water, and just put a little bit of baking paper with some honey water on it as well, and I'll put a little bit of mealworm on there. So we can just see the queen just having a little sniff around the outworld. You can see her just there in the tubing, probably getting those new smells coming down. So let's cover them up and see how they get going. So a few days later I just checked on them, see how they're traveling. Again, got this one in late March. So yeah, they're looking really good in that nest. They are loving life, and how cute is that new worker? Just amazing. So happy I finally got the queen to this stage where the first nanitics or first workers hatch, and she's a little one. Look how cute she is. Fantastic. We'll have to get a little bit more closer up on her, but we can see the queen's doing well. We've got another pupae about to, I would say, animate, come alive, and we've got a nice little pile of eggs there ready to go as well. So these meat ants are known to grow quite quickly once they get going as well. The colonies can get quite large. So here's the little cute worker. How cool is that? Beautiful looking ant, aren't they? Well, I'd like to thank my Patreon supporter, Happy Ant UK. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support, and that just goes a long way to helping me develop this channel more and more. If you would like to support the channel, head over to Patreon, patreon.com/Novo Ants, and you can choose from the different levels and the different perks that come along with those different levels as well. So thank you very much. So it's been quite a journey. We've got the Meat Ant Queen here in her test tube before I transferred her over, but what a journey it has been, watching this right from the start of March all the way through to now, where we've got those first workers have finally arrived. And it's been fantastic sharing this journey with you guys, and thank you for watching along with my channel and seeing the journey of the Meat Ant Queen, the Iridomyrmex purpureus. So thanks guys, and remember, happy ant keeping.